Hello and welcome back to episode 12 of Meiji Restoration, where we're playing as Japan in Victoria 3. We have already gone through the Meiji Restoration. We are at this point just working on catching up to the rest of the world in just working on catching up to the rest of the world and how our country is. We are behind on technology, definitely. We don't even have electrical generators yet. We're getting to that. I'm trying to get pump jacks first because I feel like that would be a little more useful immediately. We're starting to really run a little rough on our income. I do think that getting some more capitalists might be worth our time, so I'm going to go ahead, even though it's costing us a little bit, getting capitalists more money will just be good in general for our country. So there we go. Yeah, getting some of these companies publicly traded is definitely worth our time. We can even probably go through and do quite a bit on these as well. But yeah, getting the capitalists in is definitely, I think, worth it in the long run, even though it's going to cost us money. I think it's a no-brainer for us, really. And we'll be able to do pump jacks on these plantations soon, which will really help us out as well. Okay, publicly traded on the logging industry is probably a little bit too much for us to handle. Alright, so that is all taken care of. I'm not going to do first aid on our troops just because it's a little too expensive. I'll go ahead and do this, though. Upgrade to industrial. We won't have steamers, so never mind. Can't do publicly trade on the railways. I will stop subsidizing the railway industry and just see what that does for us. Okay, we've caught the Ripper, so that's good. Here we'll take this, and then budget-wise, I can go ahead and put forth a little bit more effort here, and we need to also build some government administration buildings to fix our tax capacity. So I guess Kansai is the worst. And they do have some unemployed folks, so we can go ahead and... I'm going to build like 9 of them here. And I'll even use my authority to... we already have the road maintenance edict on there, so... yeah, we'll let that build up. And that should help, because we currently aren't getting, what, 40k in taxes? So that is a lot of taxes just being missed out on. And I definitely think that is something worth our time. Let's put ourselves in the green income-wise for now. And wealth voting is definitely struggling to pass. I'll probably... I mean, I'll just let it keep going, though, because there is political support for getting it through. What are we currently under, though? Currently, we're at landed voting. If I just swap to the industrialist and the intelligentsia, that is a stronger government. It's going to cause us some issues, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Of course, we're continuing to struggle to pass it. And the... We'll end this because there's some issues there. We're already on multiculturalism. We don't want to go away from that. Elected bureaucrats. No, we don't want that either. We're already on compulsory primary schools. That's where we want to be. I could go up to protected speech. That would definitely help with our technology spread. We've only got about, what, 13 years left in the game, so we can at least do what we can to reestablish Japan and grow ourselves a little bit more. We are currently, what, 23rd in the world. Unrecognized major power. Yeah, France definitely causing us some issues by taking that land. Our neighbors, their power projection is a lot stronger, though. With no force recognition options. Oh man, the Dutch East Indies are in a lot of trouble. And we have a lot of state turmoil at this point too. Oof. Yeah, this playthrough definitely struggled with focusing way too much on trying to pass that earlier on. There we go, we got the bonus to passing that. Man, there's a lot of people that want to preserve censorship. I guess we'll get rid of that too then. There's our pump jacks, so the pump jacks will be helpful. Yeah, that's going to be a huge income boost everywhere we put those. We're going to have a shortage of engines though, so we need more engine industry. Yeah, we'll just keep building that up. Let's go ahead and just go through and check on any of these other ones we might be able to get through. Or is it just a flat shortage? So I guess we'll just start with cotton. Hopefully our private constructions will help keep up with this too. I am going to go through and get some more construction sectors going. Now that we're on laissez-faire, we should be a little bit better off with Yeah, if Russia's going to side with them, we don't want that to happen. We should be able to build a lot faster if we get some more construction sectors up. It's going to be costly for us, but I think it's something we need to do. Really got to get that unrealized taxes fixed as well. That would be a big help. Annex Langfang, huh? Yeah, I definitely want to keep the industrialist being nice and strong. Let's try and push wealth voting through again. We do have another upcoming election. Iron is expensive, huh? Because we built more stuff there. Man, I'm so far behind. I don't even have steel frame buildings. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. I spent way too much time trying to force through that restoration when I should have just provoked a revolt earlier on and gotten it taken care of. Our GDP is still growing quite good though. Our literacy is not great. It didn't grow very much. We struggled with that. Alright, we can consider government reform. I could bring in the military instead of the intelligentsia. It would only net us a little bit more clout though, so I think we're fine. And we are struggling to pass any more laws. We have a revolution, so we don't want that to happen, so let's give that the old axe. Just stick with what we've got. Yeah, we're going to bring in some more construction sectors. Try and play a little catch up. See what we can do with that. Almost to the point where we could put another institution through, though. Yeah, we really brought down the Kansai by like 100, but we're still just not quite there yet. Chubu's also an issue, so we'll throw some more on there as well. I will just keep pushing through those construction sectors trying to play catch up. I know we got a few more industries built up, so we should be able to push through at least a little bit more of the automated irrigation. Go ahead and go with some railway transport on the cotton plantations as well. And then I'll start getting our electricity built up to help out also. We will at least do everything that we can with the railway industry. Alright, so telephones. That's been established. We're still really struggling with our unrealized taxes. I can go through and start pushing through some more of this stuff. So let's boost up our education access. I think that will be good for us. We got a lot of buildings building here at our private enterprises leisure. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on boosting up these construction sectors because I think they're the key to growing our country fast at the end of the game here. Great Molasses Flood. I will just keep working. Prussia versus Melanesians. That's fine. So Prussia is still a thing. They did not become the North German Federation. Scandinavia does exist, though. We do still have the Navajo over here in the United States. Mexico's been able to keep their own borders intact for the most part. Nothing much has changed in South America. Not really a whole lot changing in the world outside of the colonization from France and Great Britain. And a little bit from Prussia. I'm gonna have to raise my budget again because we're really bleeding money. That is hurting my government, though. Do what I can to keep myself in the positive. And since we're getting some more stuff built, still can't do automatic irrigation on anything else yet. A floating harbor. Not going to do as much good at the moment. Really nowhere I can import from? Yeah, my market sucks. Oh, look at the private enterprises building up tons and tons of iron. Iron and wood, that is what we need. There is the camera. Got our education up to level 4. Yeah, once we get a lot more of these engines built, we should be able to continue to push for some more things. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to photographic art. We'll have some power plants built up soon and we can start utilizing them as well. Okay, we're working on the telephone. Oh, that's going to cost 6 years. What if I just swap to steel frame buildings for now? That'll be 3 years. Man, our technology is rough. Constitution Reform Party, huh? No colonial affairs, we don't want that. Let's try and push through wealth voting one more time. I mean, we have pretty, you know what, no, the landowners are not happy with that still. And I'm not really looking to push the landowners too much. As we get more of our motor industries built up, though, we can continue pushing on a couple of these things. Textiles. Could be worse. I will definitely go through and make sure you're publicly traded. Once these are built, we'll start building up our power plants, I think, too. So those will also be very, very useful. And we should be starting to see our income coming back now that we're getting our taxes set up. So we'll keep working on that as well. About 8 years left in the game, so we're going to see how far we can push ourselves, at least at the end. At least try to establish ourselves as more of a powerful country. Nikolai Romanov, huh? Shouldn't you guys be looking a little bit differently at this point, you know? Certain Soviet Union Soviets, you know what I'm saying? I think that's something that needs to be added to the game, a little bit more of a historical push on some of these later events. Would definitely like to see something to trigger like a World War I, something to trigger a like a Soviet uprising and such. United States getting this territory back a little bit more often, and this, I don't want it to be, you know, perfect every time. I do enjoy the variation, but I feel like this is a little too open sometimes. But I do think that this is a good place to stop ourselves. We're getting our economy recovered pretty decently, so we'll definitely try and get that established as high as we possibly can before the end of the game. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, not a fishing wharf, I want ports, port access. Yeah, we'll get these built up. But yeah, I do think it's a good place to end this episode. So if you liked the episode, I would appreciate a like. If you really liked it, I would appreciate a subscription, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.